On August 4th, 1944, Anne, Otto, Edith, and Margot Frank, Augusta, Peter, and Herman von Pels, along with Fritz Pfeiffer, were found and arrested by German Nazis after hiding for over 2 years in an attic in Amsterdam. Here are some of Anne Frank's entries from her diary.
Sunday, June 14th, 1942. I'll begin from the moment I got you, the moment I saw you lying on the table among my other birthday presents. I went along when you were bought, but that doesn't count. Sunday, June 21st, 1942. Dearest Kitty, our entire class is quaking in its boots. The reason, of course, is the upcoming meeting in which the teachers decide who will be promoted to the next grade and who will be kept back. July 8th, 1942. Dearest Kitty, it seems like years since Sunday morning. So much has happened. It's as if the whole world had suddenly turned upside down. But as you can see, Kitty, I'm still alive, and that's the main thing. At 3 o'clock, the doorbell rang. I didn't hear it since I was out in the balcony lazily reading in the sun. A little while later, Margot appeared in the kitchen doorway looking very agitated. Father has received a call-up notice from the SS, she whispered. Mother has gone to see Mr. Van Don. Hiding. Where would we hide? In the city? In the country? In a house? In a shack? When? Where? How? These were questions I wasn't allowed to ask, but they still kept running through my mind. Margot and I started packing our most important belongings in a school bag. The first thing I stuck in was the diary, and then curlers, handkerchiefs, school books, a comb, and some old letters. Preoccupied by the thought of going into hiding, I stuck the craziest things in the bag, but I'm not sorry. Memories mean more to me than dresses. Tuesday, October 20th, 1942. Dearest Kitty, my hand's still shaking, though it's been 2 hours since we had the scare. I should explain that there are 5 fire extinguishers in the building. The office staff stupidly forgot to warn us that the carpenter, or whatever he's called, was coming to fill the extinguishers. As a result, we didn't bother to be quiet until I heard the sound of hammering on the landing. I immediately assumed it was the carpenter and went to warn Bep, who was eating lunch, that she couldn't go back downstairs. Father and I stationed ourselves at the door so we could hear when the man had left. After working for about 15 minutes, he laid his hammer and some other tools on our bookcase, or so we thought, and banged on our door. We turned white with fear. Had he heard something after all, and now wanted to check out this mysterious-looking bookcase? It seemed so, since he kept knocking, pulling, pushing, and jerking on it. Monday, December 7th, 1942. Dearest Kitty, Hanukkah and St. Nicholas Day nearly coincided this year. They were only 1 day apart. We didn't make much of a fuss with Hanukkah, merely exchanging a few small gifts and lighting the candles. Since the candles are in short supply, we lit them for only 10 minutes, but as long as we sing the song, that doesn't matter. Mr. Van Don made a menorah out of wood, so that was taken care of too. Monday, April 17th, 1944. Dearest Kitty, do you think Father and Mother would approve of a girl my age sitting on a divan and kissing a 17-and-a-half-year-old boy? I doubt they would, but I have to trust my judgment in this matter. It's so peaceful and safe, lying in his arms and dreaming. Monday, August 9th, 1943. Dearest Kitty, we now continue with a typical day in the annex. Since we've already had lunch, it's time to describe dinner. Mr. Van Don is served first and takes a generous portion of whatever he likes, usually joins in on the conversation, never fails to give his opinion. Once he's spoken, his word is final. Tuesday, August 1st, 1944. Dearest Kitty, a bundle of contradictions was the end of my previous letter and is the beginning of this one. Can you please tell me exactly what a bundle of contradictions is? What does contradiction mean? Like so many words, it can be interpreted in 2 ways, a contradiction imposed from without and one imposed from within. The former means not accepting other people's opinions, always knowing best, having the last word, in short, all those unpleasant traits for which I'm known. The latter, for which I'm not known, is my own secret.